Hello, my name is Abhijit Kasuru, and this is the Hidden Star Movement. Today, I am interviewing an artist known as White Beans. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is White Beans. I'm on SoundCloud and YouTube.
Great. Anything else you think people should know about you?
Um, Not really. I guess I guess I'm an artist from like a small town, Smithville, Tennessee. Very small, so not many people are there.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. But yeah, guys, how this is gonna work is I have White Beans on the call with me right now, and I'm gonna ask him some questions relating to music, and he's gonna answer it. You ready?
Yep.
Bet. So the first question is, what or who was your inspiration to start music?
Well, I wouldn't say there was like an inspiration I had, but there was definitely people I took ideas from, like people such as definitely a little bit of Juice World, Kid Laroi, and like a little bit of your like rapping rappers, like I don't know, like
So you
Polo
mean
G and
like
all that.
lyrical, I guess, lyrical old school?
Nah, not lyrical and all that. I guess I did take inspiration from that, but like
What type of
mainly
artist you
off
thinking
of.
of? What type of artist you thinking of?
What did you say?
I said, what type of artist are you thinking of that like the other style you're thinking of?
Like Polo G, for example. Like you're like your street rappers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. So it's a combination of different styles, I guess. I like different ideas.
Yeah,
Okay, then
very
yeah.
different.
Um, now, who would you say is your favorite mainstream artist? Is it from those people you mentioned before, or someone different?
Uh, I think I'm gonna have to say as of right now, Kid Laroi, just because like I don't know, he drops new stuff. I'm always there to see him. Kid
Any
Laroi
particular
probably.
interesting reason why like unique about Kid Laroi that you like, or like
Really his voice. Like I don't know. Like F Love 2 was probably one of my favorite albums just because like his vocals and all that was just so good and all that. I don't know. Just made me feel good when I listened to him.
and would you say that maybe a lot of his vocal like styles are in your music as well?
What did you say?
Would you say his vocal styles and his like I guess style of like maybe rapping or singing would be in your music as well?
Definitely. I want to try and learn how to get like good vocals like him. But most definitely, yeah.
Oh, bet. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And you did say he was one of your at least ideas or inspirations at least. So it sounds like yeah, that's a big
Yeah,
thing.
definitely.
So a follow-up question to that would be, do you know any favorite underground artists you may have?
Favorite underground?
Hmm.
Now I listen to a lot of underground now. Like I don't know if you would say underground, but like there, like people such as YSB Trill, Valius. I don't know if you heard of Valius, but
Valius,
he's
I
one of my
know
favorite.
Valius on YouTube. He actually does like books and all that. I know
Yeah, Valius. I
him.
love Valius. And Kevin Powers. You got a lot of people. Even Nolo. I even listen to Nolo. I know you had an interview with Nolo. I listen to Nolo.
Yeah, Nolo is pretty fire. Yeah, I know. He's kind of like Kid Cudi, and like he has a mixture of different styles, like Eminem, Kid Cudi, Juice WRLD. Like he has like a different like Player Cardi even. Like he's a very versatile artist. So that's good
Exactly.
also.
Yeah, but I'd
Anyone
say I listen
else?
to very much underground. Then that.
Anyone else? Any other artists you want to mention, or that's it?
I know there was another one that I listened to. I wouldn't say if you would think underground, but Dro Kenji. I think he's like mainstream now, but like
Pretty much, yeah, I guess. But
I
he,
don't
he
hear
was
much
he was
people talk about
mostly
him.
underground for the past year or so. So yeah. Ben. So the next song, I mean, the next question is, what is your best song that people can listen to right now as we're trying to learn
My
this?
my best song as of right now is either my first song, which is only on YouTube, Chill, or my or one of my newest ones, which is Frick You, featuring 683 Sin.
Maybe is it hard to pick between those two, or like,
Um, Honestly, I would pick Frick You just because of the vibe it picks off, but Chill is most likely one of my best songs based off memories. Like it's good for a first song. It brings me a lot of memories of where like 2 years ago when I only started off as like a $20 mic and barely knew how to do anything, and it was my most popular song as of right now.
that sounds really good? Yeah. Um, But yeah, everyone, like I said before, I'm gonna have links to all of his stuff. He said he's on YouTube and SoundCloud, so I'm gonna have both those links in the description below, so y'all can go check out both those songs that he mentioned there. The next question I have for you is, how did you come up with the artist name?
How did I come up with my artist name? Well, originally it was a group name, and it was like I really didn't come up with it, but I had like semi of an idea, and my friends came up with the idea, and I'm like, yeah, sure, and we just took off with that. White beans, like a can of beans, and then my skin color is white, I guess. So we're like, white beans.
So you said this is a group name originally?
And there you go. That's how my artist name came up.
Uh, so if it was a group name originally, how did it like come to your artist name? Like, do you just like accept? Like, did you just take it, or did they give it to you in your group?
Well, they kind of said the white beans as like a joke, and I'm like, man, that actually sounds pretty decent. We might should just use that. And on it, and basically our whole entire thing was built off the white beans.
No, but my question was, how did you get the artist name then? Like, from that,
Oh, how did we get it?
how do you get
So
it? I mean, like how what was the story behind like from the group name to just as your name, as your artist name?
as my name, well, sadly the group eventually, parted together, parted ways, for the better. But so I'm like, you know what? Everybody refers to me as a white beans now. Like most people that listen to me, they just refer to me as a white beans. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stick to the white beans, keep it like that. I might change it to the baby soon, but I like white beans a little more better. It gives me memories. Keeps the group with me because I still miss the group, even though it's better for me. Still miss them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's an interesting story. Yeah. Next question I have for you is, who would be a dream collaborator you would want to work with?
Dream collaborator? I don't know. It depends on what vibe I have that day, because there's different vibes I'll have when I make music. But definitely either Kid Leroy or I don't know. YSP Trill's kind of fire. I like him. Probably probably Kid Leroy or like Pivalius or something.
Who would you say is more versatile, Kid Laroi or Valius?
What'd you say?
Who would you say is more versatile, like more diverse in the styles, Kid Laroi or Valius?
Definitely Kid Leroy. No hate to Valius, but like Kid Leroy.
Yeah, because you mentioned that you said like it depends on what style you or like what feel you are in the day, right? Yes, you said.
Yeah, definitely.
So I guess Kid Laroi would be a more dream collaborator in that sense.
Yeah, definitely.
I see. That's really good. The next question I have for you is, what other favorite genres do you have other than hip hop and rap?
Well, sadly, there ain't really much. A lot of people aren't gonna agree with me with this, but since I grew up in mostly the country, I'm very like into the country music since I very grown into country.
Yeah, a lot of people say they don't really like country, but so you're really unique for that. Honestly, I
And
respect
I
that.
like country. I mean, people such as Morgan Wallen and all that, they ain't that bad if you listen to them.
Yeah, I know. Country has its good songs. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the process of making music look like to you? Like, how do you
Uh,
start?
the
How do you end?
the process. Well, it usually goes like this. I go on YouTube since I don't know how to make beats yet. I find a beat. It maybe takes me about 2 hours maybe to find an actual beat I want to work on. So I'm very picky. I want like a good beat I can flow on. So I do that. I start writing lyrics. Takes that about maybe a day or two to write lyrics. After that, I go into BandLab and I just record. Put a little bit of mixing in there. Might not be the best, but I try. Do my ad libs and then put it in the vault. It's very simple, but
What would you say is the
works for me.
hardest part of that process, and what's the easiest part of that process?
Definitely BandLab because what I've learned through making music is it is better on the mic than it is on the paper. So like you could have lyrics on the paper, but it won't fit at all on BandLab at all. So that means you have to redo it all. You know, it definitely is a stump in the whole entire process.
And what would you say is the easiest part? Or making
Definitely the easiest part, finding a beat.
maybe. All right. And what type of beats do you usually look for? Like I know you said like you depend on how you feel. So what's the most type of beats you try to find? I guess is my question.
Uh, I would say more like if I'm feeling sad, Kid Leroy. If I'm feeling like happy, I'm gonna go for that. I don't know. Bankroll Hayden and Lil Tecca has some good type like beat types, so I usually go for them. So usually like a Kid Leroy type beat or Bankroll Hayden or Lil Tecca type beat.
I see, I see. And that's all in like the internet money type space, and they all have like a consistent production as well. If you know what I mean.
Yep.
That's really good. And the last question I have for you is there any future songs, collaborations, or like projects you want to promote for the future?
Yeah, I do have some big plans coming up. There's actually this EP that has a lot of history behind me. Ever since I started rapping, I always promised my family that I'd make something about my brother. Sadly, he passed away. And my little niece always says Starback always, and she can't say the other thing. So my newest EP will be called Starback Always. It has 6 songs on it and a couple more singles on the way. And there you go.
First of all, rest in peace to your brother. You said.
What'd you say?
I said rest in peace to your brother. Sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah. And this EP is about him. You said.
Yes, about him. I don't know if the songs will be like memorable like that since I'm not really good with the whole lyrical stuff, but definitely the meaning behind the whole album will be about it. The EP.
I think that's really like a lot more music nowadays should have like more meaning behind them. I feel like nowadays everything's just like for a commercial and like mainstream feel, I guess. Not like I feel like less and less music nowadays is like has a purpose, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I really appreciate that you're acknowledging your brother's passing unfortunately and like you're making music to like go along with that to help, you know? I think that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any other thoughts you want to put out there
Uh,
for EP or
for my EP, it's fire. Say that.
what type of
Uh,
feels are gonna have in it? Just for people watching.
definitely like more of a sad vibe. There might be a little hype songs on there since I know that my brother would want that. I feel like my brother would want that. Never really got to hang out with my brother as much, but when I met with him, he always made me feel happy. So I'm gonna go for like a little bit more happy songs since I feel like I don't want it to be sad the whole entire time, but mostly will be sad songs on there.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. But yeah, everyone, that was my interview with White Beans, also known as Baby. So I'll have links to his SoundCloud and YouTube in the description below. So y'all can go check him out and those 2 songs that he recommended for y'all to listen to. And yeah, everyone, I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.